Good morning, grade ones and friends. Today is Wednesday, May the 20th. And look, Mrs. Ubel got her sweater back from the bear. Remember last night in the parade? Mrs. Ubel's grizzly bear was wearing my sweater hanging off of my roof of my vehicle. That was fun to see everybody last night and all your smiling faces. It was wonderful. All right, I wanted to remind you about something today. When you read a story, it's really good to ask yourself some questions after. And you can do the 5W questions for every story you read. It makes your brain smarter. So that is 5Ws. Who was in the story? Who were the main characters? What was the story about? Where did the story take place, like the setting? When did the story take place? And why? What do you think the story's about? So Mrs. Ubel's going to read you a little story today. And I picked this story because it's Bicycle Safety Week. And there's police officers out looking to see if you're wearing your helmet and if you're following all the bicycle rules to keep you staying safe. So this is a really old book Mrs. Ubel had. It's called The Bike Lesson by Stan and Jan Berenstain. And you've probably seen some of these books before. And look at our friend on the back, The Cat in the Hat. This book has a lot of rhymes in it. And this makes me wonder, oh my, is he following safety rules? I see a few problems in this on this page. The Bike Lesson. Come here, small bear. Here is something you will like. Look, Mama, look, a brand new bike. Like and bike. They rhyme, they sound the same. Thanks, Dad, thanks. For me, you say. I am going to ride it right away. Oh, not yet, not yet, not yet, my son. First come the lessons and then comes the fun. How to get on is lesson 1. I don't even think he has a kickstand, so he has to balance really good when he's getting on. Lesson 1? Is that lesson 1? Oh, poor Papa Bear. Yes, that is what you should not do. So let that be a lesson to you. Yes, it was, Dad. Now I see. That was a very good lesson for me. Dad, where are you going? You showed me how. Why don't you let me ride it now? Not yet, not yet. Before you do, I'll have to give you lesson 2. Just watch, small bear. Just watch your pop. Your lesson 2 is how to stop. That's a very important lesson. A very good lesson. Thank you, Pop. May I ride it now? May I ride it now that you showed me how? May I? May I? May I ride it now? Oh, poor Papa Bear. Not yet, not yet. You have more to learn. I'll have to show you how to turn. Just watch me. Ooh, the signs say danger, and I see some danger coming up. This is lesson number 3. Ooh, it reminds me of going in and out of pylons. Wow, what a lesson. That number 3, that may be a little too hard for me. This is what you must never do. Now let this be a lesson to you. It surely was, Dad. Now I see. That was a very good lesson for me. When I get you down, may I ride it then? May I? Just say when. You'd use a ramp to get him off. Wait, my son, you must learn some more. I have yet to teach you lesson 4. When you come to a puddle, what will you do? Will you go around or will you ride right through? And I've seen the kids on my crescent riding their bike and they go right through the puddle making a big mess. It's not so good to ride right through. You're right, Dad. I can clearly see why that lesson was good for me. When I get you out, may I ride it then? Please, Dad, will you tell me when? Of course you may ride it. You can, you will. After lesson 5, it's how to go down the hill. Wow, what a lesson. That looks hard, going down a hill through a chicken yard. Hard and yard rhyme. Dad, please tell me, will I ever get to ride it, or will I just keep running beside it? Will I, when? Pretty soon, son, but not just yet. There is still one lesson you have to get. Lesson 6 is the hardest yet. To be a good rider, to really know how, you have to learn about safety now. To be safe, small bear, when you ride a bike, you cannot just take any road you like. Before you take one, you must know where the road is going to go. Ah. See, this is what you should not do. Now let this be a lesson to you. It surely was, Dad, now I see. That was another good lesson for me. May I ride it now? May I ride it now? After one more lesson, it will be the last. There is one more thing I can teach it fast. When I ride on a road, I take great pride in always riding on the right-hand side. But Dad, are you riding on the right-hand side? Oh, look, Mrs. Ebel sees something very bad going to happen. I guess I know my hand, small bear. My right is here, my left is there. Or am I wrong? How could that be? Left hand, right hand, let me see. Left hand on the left side, right hand on the right side. Whoa, look where he's going now. Oh. Thank you, Pop, you showed me how, but please, please, may I ride it now? Look, Mama, now I can ride it. See, Dad had some very good lessons for me. Then they went in and maybe I'm guessing they had a snack or a drink because they were tired after their big bike ride and all those lessons. Or maybe they're getting some safety gear on. Well, I hope you liked that book. Now, Mrs. Ubel has this at home from our classroom. So Mrs. Ubel can do the 5 W's with this, but you might not have something like this at home. So you could just use a normal beach ball and you could write the 5 W's on it, or you could just think of the 5 W's and write them on a piece of paper or a whiteboard. Should Mrs. Ubel do a few? All right, here we go. Oh, yellow. What happened in the story? Well, the little bear got a new bicycle, and the dad wanted to teach him all these things about riding a bicycle and about being safe, and he kind of taught him them, but it ended up silly because the papa bear ended up falling, and then that taught the little bear not to fall, so it was kind of a mixed up story and on a way to teach a kid how to ride a bike. All right, next one. Ooh, blue. What is the setting? So the setting in the story happens outside and at the bear family house. How did it end? Oh, at the very end, finally, the little bear got to ride his bike home after his dad had rode it all day. One more? Sure. Green. What was your favorite part? Oh, my favorite part of the story was all the rhyming words. Because when Mrs. Ubel reads a book with rhyming words, then I get really excited and I can read faster and faster. I hope you have a really good day. Mrs. Ubel's got some cool stuff for you on Seesaw. And tomorrow I have something really interesting to show you on our videos. Have a good day. Bye-bye.